Europe made a crazy move by raising the price of XRP to over $50,000, 0 cents. They did this to officially approve XRP for payments and start the Ripple company digital euro program to replace the euro with XRP for payments. An important change has happened in the world's financial system. People are now aiming for $50,000, 0 cents per XRP and seeing the next Bitcoin XRP as the foundation of the new system. A lot of experts and analysts have said this, such as Vale Hill Capital, Jimmy Valley, Black Swan Capitalist, and even Forbes Business, the most well-known news site. Forbes posted an article confirming that it should be built for $10,000, 0 cents, and be able to grow to fit 7.5 billion people. The story, which was published by Forbes, even said that XRP is the new Bitcoin and that it will reach $59,472, 0 cents. This is the exact story that was posted on Forbes at the same time that many experts and analysts are talking about how XRP will replace Bitcoin as the main currency in the future. This is in fact true. In the fourth quarter of 2023, 19 central banks said they bought XRP worth 9.4 billion euros, which means it was just a year or two ago. Additionally, think about how much XRP banks have bought right now. In the next 2 weeks, the Ripple SC case will likely end with a settlement, and the Digital Euro Association has teamed up with Ripple Labs to say that Euro will be creating a central bank digital currency based on the XRP ledger. RippleNet, which also uses the XRP ledger, will make it easier for people to send and receive money across all of Europe, both within and between countries. The value of XRP has gone up by over $50,000, 0 cents, because of this huge change. This doesn't take into account the fact that the over 654 trillion cents WSK market will start to meet and join the XRP system on June 27 at 1:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make a real Fi community, an XRP ledger, and the real token. We'll talk more about that later. Right now, before we start the video and the real material, we want to let you know that we are going to give everyone who watches this video free money. Free XRP, in fact, so you can get rich the same way we do on the show. Guys, this takes about 5 minutes. You can get up to $100, 0 cents in free money, which you can then trade in, use to buy XRP or any other cryptocurrency, or even take out and pay your bills. To do that, use the link in the description to sign up for Uphold and make a purchase. The amount of this deal could be any amount from $1, 0 cents to $10, 0 cents. However, if you sign up through my link in the description and make a purchase, you will get up to $100, 0 cents, in free money that you can use however you like. To say it again, this is a great chance because the money it doesn't take long. You can buy XRP, put it somewhere safe, and forget about it. So I really think you should take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime chance to get some free XRP. So links will be in the description. Now let's watch the movie. At $2.14, the price of XRP has gone up 333% in the last year and over 360% all time. But there's one thing that none of these researchers or experts will tell you. They're not telling you this because they don't want you to invest in XRP or know exactly when the price will go through the roof so they can get in first. When the European Union approved the digital euro on the XRP ledger, over $650 trillion, 0 cents flowed into the XRP ledger. This made the XRP Build Real token worth $140, 0 cents overnight, because $650 trillion, 0 cents, flowed into the XRP ledger. First, let's talk about the euro. Now, the European Union is moving forward with the digital euro plan to fight Trump's push for stablecoins backed by the US. In fact, the European Central Bank, ECB, says that stablecoins could take banks out of the picture on a global level. They plan to build a CBDC on the XRP system and use Ripple's RLUSD to tokenize the digital euro. What else are they doing though? Yes, all of Europe's central banks are also using the XRP launcher to build their own CBDCs and have chosen to work with Ripple to use XRP. For instance, the Central Bank of France said they might use Ripple NAT to connect a digital euro platform. Check this out. The Banque de France, France's central bank, has talked publicly about Ripple's XRP as a possible platform for Europe's main digital currency. XRP can also be used to pay for things, according to the Central Bank of Ireland. In a report, the Central Bank of Switzerland, the Bank of Switzerland, said that they are looking into the use of XRP as a cross-border risk for payment connection. Many other central banks are also doing the same. The most important part of the video is now here. If you have XRP or are trying to make a lot of money off of the XRP letter, you should pay attention. The US day market worth 65 quadrillion, $439 trillion. 0 cents will empty the XRP record in days. This is what RealFi wants to do. The RealFi team gets closer every day to taking advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime chance. From 10 days ago to now, RealFi has successfully added 26 million in real estate value to the XRP system. The pre-sale of our real tokens was a big deal. The pre-sale stock was completely used up, so there were no more tokens to be burned. After a careful internal review, the RealFi team has decided to start the Phase 1 token burn in order to increase supply and improve the long-term economics of tokens. On June 27 at exactly 11:59 p.m. EST, the Phase 1 burn is set to happen. There could be a supply shark for both the real token and XOR because of this event. This is because there will likely be a lot of transactions on the XOR ledger, which could cause short place changes or disruptions. Rapid growth is happening in RealFi, and this is just the start. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention to one thing, this part right here, a huge burn that will cause a huge price glitch and supply shock for both XRP and the real token on June 27 at exactly 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really, the coin is very important because this thing went from 0.0002 to 2 cents overnight and did a 10x with the pre-sale. It should now go all the way up to $140.50. Guys, this is crazy. The real token pre-sale is over, but a large-scale burn hasn't started yet and is about to. This is where things get really, really good. A huge number of people are supporting the real coin. I mean, guys, look at how much support there is. It seems like everyone is always trying to get more stuff. Well, there isn't much resistance, and with just a tiny bit of volume, this thing would go through the roof, guys. The real token price is going to be $140.00, and it might happen overnight in June like it is now. Where is it? Saturday, June 27, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. It's time for me to move again. Get myself a nice juicy bag with no financial advisors or business that does financial study. I've read a lot of the other experts on the list. I've also said that the real token will become very strong at some point because remember that this 650 trillion will be moved through the real token onto the accept ledger. Real token is about to go through one of the biggest supply shocks in its history because of the 650 trillion. On top of that, this huge load will also lower the supply of XRP, and the accept record will take on some of the huge supply burn. Yes, because XRP is burned every time a token is burned on the accept record. It will also hold some of the 650 trillion. When $650 trillion 0 cents is put into XRP, each XRP will be worth $11,890 0 cents. But for the 650 trillion real token, the 100 million phase 1 quantity means that each